Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How's everybody doing today? I hope you had a lovely day. I hope all things are well and brand new for you. Let me adjust myself a little bit. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit. I look a little dark. There we go. How's everybody doing? Let me go and see if I'm buffering, please. What? Let's go. Let's go right here. So how are you guys doing? How was your day? I want to see if I'm buffering. That's all I'm doing right now. I hope you like my title. There's nothing to like about it. So, lighting is good. So I pretty much did not. Hey, one jazzy diva, how are you? I pretty much changed today's topic. Oh, yes, I did. I sure did. I pushed it off till tomorrow. Let's see if I can have that conversation tomorrow. How was your day, Jazzy? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Angel's Army. Hey, Angel, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I can't complain. How about you, Angel? How was your day? Tomorrow, I'm going to do a vlog. Tomorrow, I'm going to record a vlog. And I think it's going to be exciting as long as I wake up in enough time. I'm definitely. Hey, Brayden. Oh, snap. Good to see you. Long time no see. How are you? Reality TV, how are you? Oh, let me share out the stream. In the meantime, guys, get to know each other amongst each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your lovely notification bells. If you can, please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you feel best to do. Because guess what? Here at Be the Difference and Hello World, we want you to practice utilizing your free will. That is our God-given birthright. And a lot of times we don't know how to use it. So the more you start activating what you like or dislike and telling people such, then you'll be able to answer those difficult questions like, hey, where would you like to go to dinner? B, how are you? And C, do you like my hair? That's just an example. Even though you're tired, here's something. Thank you, Angel. You know what? You being here makes me feel good. I appreciate the super chat. You guys alone being here makes me feel good. Trust and believe. So I just say, we're not going to do no thick, heavy topic today. I do have some good, interesting news. What I'm going to do first and foremost to tell you is how my day was. I'm doing good. So I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was good. It was long, but it was still good. And what else happened? We had lunch. Oh, I did a premiere, guys. I did a premiere at 2:30. If you do not know how to create a taco using lettuce, go on over to that video, watch it, love it, hug it, treat it. Watch it, love it, hug it, share it. Watch it, love it, hug it, share it. Watch it, love it, hug it, share it. Yes. Hey, Leoma, what's going on? You caught me in the middle of my little rant. How are you? Good to see you. I like your book list. I'm also on Etsy. However, having too many problems, I would probably delete the account. Well, what happened to your account? Reality TV. Hey, Minister of Music, how are you? Good to see you. What up, Jacob? Long time no see, my friend. No problem. So how's everybody doing? Yes, I am A1 tired. Let me tell you. So, I didn't finish. So, I get off of work earlier on Fridays, which is really not early because I make up the time during the week. I have one late night and then I get off early on a Friday. So when I got in, I just I was watching a couple premieres, and then I took a nap. Y'all, I woke up with nap print all over. You ever sleep that hard where you wake up and the whole sheet is imprinted on your body? You got sheet print on your legs, your arms, your face. Yes. And then I woke up and somebody was hollering saying, "Hey, my BFF." They were like, "BFF, BFF, how you doing?" That's what I woke up to. And then my alarm clock was like, do, 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 or something like that. And then he go, BFF. And I'm like, Heifer, I'm just waking up. But it's all good though. I like to hear people excited about their friendships. And she was super excited and she was talking about her boyfriend. And I just enjoyed the fact that another human being was that excited about other human beings. Hence, what we all should be. Yes. I cannot get any support from the staff to answer questions to move forward on phone contract. On phone contact. Was I melting into the sheets? You crazy. Hey, Jade dog in his house. Y'all, I still sleep under I sleep under 2 blankets still. I sure do. I sure do. I sleep under 2. I think it's that the weight that I like more than anything. Because even when we were in the dead of the heatness, the dead of the heatness, I still was under blankets. I don't know. I think that's just a thing from childhood. I always had to have a blanket. Anybody? Let me ask y'all that question. Can anybody sleep without sheets on or something over their head? Can you just sleep just like that without no nothing? That's a good question. Can y'all sleep with just nothing? Because I always feel like something got to be there, whether it be a thin sheet or some blankets, one or the other. Something got to be on top of me. Y'all can y'all do that? And just allow. It's always too hot for me though. One sheet and nothing ever over my head. In the wintertime, it'd be like this. This how it is in the wintertime. All you see right there, the only thing open is the nose. Everything else is covered. hmm So do y'all sleep with sheets on or at least a blanket? That's really good. This guys, oh yeah, while you're answering that question, I am going to be doing a sell. Oh yes, tonight. Yes, that's the new selling thing. Like QVC has that thing. I'm gonna have my new QVC show. It's called Sell. Oh yes, I'm gonna do it over at Facebook. Um, the Facebook channel the Facebook page that I have. It's BTD LLC. If you are interested, I feel yeah. Always too hot for me though. Oh, you said that. You need like 3 pillows. I have 2 pillows. But they're flattening out, so I may need to order. I need to order or purchase some more. Yeah, it's nothing like having your head like this. You sleep like this, your head be like this. I heard you don't snore like that if your head is up versus your head all the way inside. How many of y'all sleep with like pillows on your head and your head be like this all night long? And then when you can't get that pillow, or how about this one right here? You finally get that good spot. Then all of a sudden you either have to wake up and move because the sock is off, or you need a pair of socks, or you have to use the restroom, or you need to turn the heat on or turn the air conditioner off. And it's like you just got into that right position. And that's that thing. Do you get up and move? Or do you go ahead and stay and be like, bunk that, I'm asleep because it's a good sleep. I'm heading into some good sleep. What up, V? How are you? Hey, Silas, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. I'm just drinking plain water today. I never realized how nasty water is until you have to drink it without anything inside of it, without my lime. So I have to go and purchase some lime to drink that in order for me to enjoy that. It's disgusting. At least I think so. So I guess none of y'all, I guess all of y'all just sleep without nothing on. Not clothes I'm talking about, but like with no sheet, no blanket, nothing. Y'all just be sleeping like this. How you sleep like this and not have nothing? You just be like, I don't know. I can't do it. I have a hard time with water too. Yeah. I've gotten so used to having alkaline water. And that's, if any of you guys know who Dr. Sebi is, it's Sebi, Sebi. I've heard it so many different ways. I don't know. But it's either Sebi or Sebi. So anyway, a couple years ago, I was on a journey of trying to get better. Well, not get better, but just like be more natural. Oh, and I'm tell you that too. So let me cut off and tell you this. So about a year ago, I had switched from regular deodorant that had the iron in it to the deodorant that is all natural, that doesn't have the iron in it. And, in the beginning, it was hard. My underarms was sweating just like out of nowhere. And I just realized, or it was said that my body was just getting rid of all of the iron buildup. That, the toxins, from the aluminum, sorry, it's the aluminum that's in the deodorants that we have. All of the traditional deodorants for keeping it preserved. They put aluminum in oil, in deodorants, right? So I was like, oh, I want to be healthy. So I switched deodorants out. And for a long time, I was just sweating when I put the natural stuff on. And I use Tom's, just so you know. So I put the deodorant, and I can tell you, I realize now that I have not been sweating outside of using my natural deodorant. So if you are on a journey to switch from the aluminum type of deodorant and going aluminum free, go ahead on over. You can use Tom's or any one of them natural things that says it's aluminum free. But Tom's is from Maine, New Jersey. No, not Maine, New Jersey. I'm sleepy. Tom's is from Maine, okay? It's from Maine. It's a United States company. It's from Maine. What the heck? Y'all know I'm tired. It's from Maine. And so pretty much they're local. It's all aluminum free. So I no longer have to, my body is no longer sweating out the aluminum that I've been putting on for all of these years. In case you guys didn't know. Hey, Jaden, how are you? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Jaden. How are you? What up, Auntie Momo? How you doing? Yeah, yes, Jaden, I know. I just had the exact convo with my coworker about switch. Girl, trust me, it's rough. It's very rough in the first couple of months. It is rough. You got to get used to like, all right, well, keep the aluminum free deodorant around because your body will start sweating because it's used to that aluminum to doing whatever it's used to doing. But when your body is just like detoxifying, that's what it is. It's going through a detox. And when it's going through that detox, all of the aluminum that it's been getting is coming out of your pores. So that's how it was explained to me anyway. So anyway, back to Dr. Sebi. If you really are on this journey to really trying to be a little bit more healthy, not with just the things that you eat, you have to be healthy with the things that you consume as well. Your pores are open and they're always absorbing stuff. So when you put lotions on, them beautiful, sweet lotions that have those beautiful names and those beautiful scents on there, just read your lotion and see what's inside of it. Sometimes they put embalming fluid in the lotion. Yes. So that's why if you were with me the other day when I went shopping, the lotion that I purchased doesn't have any embalming fluid or any of those other things in there. So this is your biggest organ. That's what they say. It absorbs everything. So if you are on that natural journey to living a healthier, clean life, you got to do it everywhere, not just consuming or drinking things here and there. You got to do, and I know I'm talking to myself because I still consume chips and ho-hos and doo-doos and all that other stuff. I know, but those are the last two things that are stuck. The snacks are the last two things, the unhealthy snacks are the last two things that are stuck on me. Everything else I've been able to change. I use my little Seymour soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm all natural. I use my detergent-free, scented-free, detergents. I'm trying, y'all. So Dr. Sebi or Sebi, he will definitely give you good ideas of how to alkaline water and what things are rich in, getting toxins out of your body that we can just naturally eat, right? Regular deodorant give you rashes too. Ooh, hey, this is our life. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. I sweat a lot, girl. It really? It does. Like it took a while, but I don't sweat anymore. And let me tell you, Auntie Momo, I'm not a sweaty person. So the mere fact that I had to get used to being like, yo, why am I sweating? That was all brand new to me. So for me, it takes a while. It takes a while. But the transition, once it's complete, once your body is, you know, to get taking out all of those toxins, then it'll be able to like be okay with this. And and like I said in the beginning, I was doubling up. And I will say, I tried to go the Walmart brand. Okay, no, I tried to go the Equate brand with the natural deodorants. I read the back; had the same ingredients as Tom's. It had all of that, but for some reason, it didn't work. When I put the Tom's on, no sweats, and I only apply once a day, y'all. Once a day, and I still smell good. I still smell lavendery good. Yes, let me smell myself. Let me smell myself now. I smell good. Yes. I work outside with the homeless community, so I want to relate to them, but not smelling them. No, Auntie Momo, you won't stink. You just might have to go like this once or twice, but you good. I'm trying to transition to more. Yeah, Auntie Momo, and I saw when you were talking about the chakras, I was like, oh, okay, sis, you right here now. You getting right here now. You can become more heightened and enlightened. Yes. In many things. Hey, Gigi. Gigi's gluten free. Gigi, did you see my message? I think I sent you a message the other day, or I asked you a message. I asked you something in the chat about the Brussels sprouts. If you want to drop on Monday, that's open to anybody. We got me and Hype Man, Stephanie 50 and Climbing, or her name is Stephanie 50 and Climbing, and I just call her Hype Man. We're doing challenge month this September, and every 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're dropping videos. Some are challenges, some won't be, but like GG, it's all Brussels sprouts we doing on Monday if you want. I got you. I love Brussels sprouts. Okay, good. I just don't know what time it's gonna drop, but I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow for the Brussels sprouts, and I'm gonna make a deal. I'm gonna make a meal out of it. That should be interesting because I just got acquired a taste for Brussels sprouts, and it's all because of Hype Man Stephanie. She happened to be doing videos, and I think a few of her cooking videos, she was like, "I love Brussels sprouts," and she roasted them things. I was like, "Ew, that's nasty," but then I tried, and I was like, "Oh, this good." So now I'm okay with just eating Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna try it. All right. So y'all. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So the name of my QVC channel is gonna be Shop Oh Yes. It's gonna take place on Facebook every time I get a chance. Every time I get a chance, or every time I think of it, y'all. Because I literally my selling is either online or in person. And we already know y'all ain't catch me at no event yet, because I would bring you guys with me, and you ain't catch me at no event yet. So I have to do online, right? So that's gonna be that's gonna be the new show. Sell Oh Yes. Maybe I might bring it over to YouTube once in a blue moon. But I'm gonna do it primarily from Facebook. I want to try to keep some things a little separate. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of which, I'm going to show you what I got in the mail today. I got a new design. I have a new design of socks. I'm going to show you the one that's, okay. And then I'm going to show you the one that's like where it's creative. Don't you like the sound of opening bags? So these are my new quote socks. Bam. These are the new quote socks. I will read the quotes to you. So the back, it says, you can't, now mind you guys, these quotes are from book 2. And only these quotes will be on these cycle of socks. So you'll be getting part 2 of the book in little pieces. And I'm never making these again. So you'll always have these. Let me turn on that. All right, so this is what this says on the back. I'm reading the back while you can read the front. You can't expect everyone to follow the rules. if you continue to bend or break them. Mm. You can't expect everyone to follow the rules if you continue to bend or break them. Next one, the biggest con, believing your light isn't bright enough to shine through darkness. Say what? The biggest con, believing your light isn't bright enough to shine through darkness. That is this. Then that's the back. This one is the front. If I'm no different, how will everyone else feel comfortable in finding themselves? Oh, I'm sorry, being themselves. If I'm no different, how will everyone else feel comfortable being themselves? You can pretend, but how you truly feel always wins. You can pretend, but how you truly feel always wins. Then this one says, this book right here on this, while you're out here wishing you could be someone else, you didn't get the memo? Their next breath is their last. They're about to lose their job, about to lose a loved one, about to, well, you get the point, huh? The grass is greener right here. Okay, I'll read it one last time. While you were out here wishing you could be someone else, you didn't get the memo? Their next breath is their last. They're about to lose their job, about to lose a loved one, about to, well, you get the point. The grass is greener right here. Y'all always know I'm talking about the grass is greener, right? So that's these socks. And of course, I have a different variety of them. Ooh, this has a little pink in it. Can't really tell, but it has a little fuchsia. It definitely has a little fuchsia. It's like, ooh, it's got like a fuchsia, red, and like, okay, you see these colors right here? That's what it is. It's fuchsia, red, and purple, like a lavender. No, like a, what's that hard purple? That hard purple, we're going to say that because I don't remember the name of it. And you got your blue. And then I call this one the fire. You got your yellow. You have your yellow, red, navy blue, and purple. Yellow, red, navy blue, and purple. That's this one. Oh, then you got your regular purple. So anyway, yes, those are those socks. And y'all awfully quiet. Y'all awfully quiet over there. But I was so excited. You should have seen me running from the mailbox at work. I was like, ooh, I just ran from the mailbox. Mm-hmm. The second set. Now this right here is my pride and joy, right? I always say that about certain socks. So I want to know if you guys can guess the concept behind these pair of socks. I'm really going to need some audience participation, okay? I really do. Let me see if my chat stopped. Nope. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you again. All right. Let me just see what color I want to show first. I'll just show the color that was on top. Oh, snap. They put a little brown in these. I told the girl, my artist, I told her to always pick the color of the socks because there's so many variations of colors of socks that I've gotten from her, from this company. So, that's the cool thing. You can put whatever color you want. And so I just gave up. I was coming up with all these weird combinations and I gave up. And I said, you choose. I let the artist choose the colors. Hey, Julia, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. I think this may be your first time here. Hey, Monique Young, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Yes. All right, I'm going to show you these. So I need crowd participation. These socks, I would like to know what your understanding of them are. All right. What do you think? Can anybody guess what they think? What this means? What these socks mean? Can anyone guess? Hey, JC, we have a member. We have a member, and it's Paper Fam. How are you? I always call him JC, y'all. Hey, AKA, how are you? Okay. Julia says back in the day. Miriam, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Miriam thinks it's homeschool. This is the back of the sock. Yes, so cool. Retro. You guys are all on track. You're actually all right. But to go a little deeper, because that's who I am. This is the sun and the moon. And like you said, is from past to present. Remembering the old things, like things were maybe a little better when we had a little bit of hard to find people type of thing, versus everything being so insta. So not that the living that we're living now is bad, but yes, it's kind of reminding you. Remember the payphones and the old. Remember that all those old things. Like anybody see a payphone still? I kind of wish that there were payphones. You want to know why? Because with the payphone, you can't track where I am, and you can't track where I'm going, and you can't track what I'm currently doing. But with our beautiful cell phones, you could track me whether the thing is on or off. Nothing against the cell phone companies or the federal government. Sorry. Or sorry, but I kind of like what privacy used to mean. So back in the day versus now. Yeah. See the little robot? I miss it. Out and about on mobile for a few and wanted to come in. Thank you. I appreciate it, JC. I always like seeing you. Yes, technology. Technology. That's what I'm gonna name him. That's what I'm gonna name him, Marion. The technology sock. Because I was gonna ask you guys what I should name these pair of socks. I'm gonna call it the age of technology. That's the name of the sock, Miriam. Thank you, sis. The age of technology. And Miriam, let me ask you this, Miriam. How big is your foot? Are you a size 8, size 9? Are you a size 6? What's your foot size, Miriam? Tell us, sister, how your foot size is. Tell me what your foot size is. Not you, Julia. You're a 912. Okay, Miriam. What up? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Stephanie. 50 mukbang and climbing. Or 50 climbing and mukbang. Y'all remember I told you this hair was going to be fixed and it was going to be no. Yeah, I laid that thing down right. Miriam. So if you would like info at Be The Difference LLC.com. Email me a mailing address and I'm going to send you a pair of socks, of the technology socks, since you kind of helped me name it and didn't realize that's what you were doing. But yeah, you get a pair of socks on me and you will have, of these pair of socks, be the one and only person to have a pair of socks from the age of technology will be yours. All right, fine. I'll tell you, there's only 12 pair of my socks in the world. Any socks that come from Be the Difference Clothing, there's always only 12. So out of the billions of people in the world, you're going to be the only one that has a pair of the Age of Technology sock. Hey, I am Justini. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Yeah, so if you would like them, email me at that email, an address. You don't have to give me your personal one because whatever. I know how people trust levels are, but I am a business. And email me a mailing address and a pair of these socks that will fit your feet. Or it's a unisex pair of socks. So if you want to give it to somebody, it's going to be able to fit a female from 6 to 10 and a male from 6 to about 8. Okay, so that's on you. But yeah, guys, you got to be attentive here at Be the Difference Hello World, because you never know, you may get something for free. Yes, from me. Hey, Carolyn Eats All, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. You caught me on. I'm tired too. I'm not as tired as I was before, but yeah. Hey, Lanie, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. So yeah, the Age of Technology. So these guys are the socks that I got today. They're not even on the website yet. Why do I do that to myself? I show you guys socks that you can't even purchase, but you can, since you're here. You can get any of these socks. Well, 11 of these socks are available. Should Miriam decide that she wants a pair, 11 of these will be available, and 12 of these are available for you. These are part 2 quote socks. They will never be printed again. Remember, book 2, part 2, is not going to be in book format. It's only going to be in sock format. And once I finish the entire book on socks, then I'm not going to print them anymore. So you're just going to have to be like, there was a part 2. And I'm like, yes, it was a part 2, you know, because y'all be seeing this book 1, 3, and 4. Book 2, I thought it wasn't hitting hard enough. But then when I was reading them, when I was submitting these quotes into sock format, I was like, oh, wait a second. These kind of hit hard. I could have probably did a book. I was like, because that's why I didn't print a book 2. Because I was like, I don't think they hitting hard. Like book 1 hit real hard. I was like, well, book 2 wasn't like, it didn't come right. To me, it didn't come hard. But when I was reading it the other day, I was like, oh, that went hard. I was like, maybe I should put it in book format. I was like, no, I done told everybody I wasn't. So there you go. I can't go against my own self. By the way, Joy, we donated 6 blankets to one of our friends for CPS, and she has them in her car for soon as. Oh, that's so dope. Y'all, what JC is talking about, him and his wife donate blankets that they make themselves to children who are in foster care. Because a lot of the children, once they're in the system and they go from one foster care place to another, they don't necessarily get to take all of the items that they had at the original foster care. Yes, it happens. And, you know, JC brought it out and told us. And then I also read other places too. And he said at least with their blankets, they're going to be able to keep those, right? Anything that's given to them, they get to keep. So hopefully they'll be able to bring those blankets from whatever place that they go to until they finally find their forever home. So I thought that was so good. You guys know how I feel about kids. You know how I feel about kids, especially being that they're the ones that's going to take our place sooner or later. I want them kids. I was going to say them joints. I want kids to have a better childhood than me. And I had a decent one. I had a decent childhood, and I want them to have a better one than me. And so the fact that you are doing that for kids who really have nothing, you know what I'm saying? He was telling the story. JC was talking about how one specific instance where a child would go shopping, but it's really just to like a place where people have donated things, and they get to pick out toothbrush, the necessities, y'all. And maybe like necessities. And they think that that might be a shopping spree for themselves. I don't know. But they get to take that and go to the next place. So I was just like, wow. But with the blankets, they're supposed to be able to keep them forever. At least to remind them of that they have some ownership to something. Imagine you being uprooted every 2-3 years to another home and not understanding why. You get used to a family and be like, oh, I want to stay here, but you can't. Because maybe you have to go back home. So I'm all for caring for our kids. Most of us had decent childhoods. I'm assuming most of us had decent childhoods. Maybe we all got to stay in the same home that was decent to us. Like I said, I don't know everybody's family dynamic, but if you were able to at least stay in one place and you had an okay experience growing up, then you had some stability. But there are kids who are just in the system from infancy all the way till they age out. And y'all know I used to I used to volunteer at Hudson Cradle. That's the name of it. And it was an infant shelter. An infant shelter. It only had up to like 8 cribs. An infant shelter. Yes. Let that sink in. From birth, you were homeless or were taken away from your maternal because they couldn't take care of you. Just remember that, y'all. Some of us have been blessed just to even have some type of stability, to be able to go back to your maternal, to stay with your maternal and your paternal. That alone is a blessing. And hopefully they treated you nice. But let that sink in your head. Some kids go from the hospital straight to a shelter. And all they have is nurses that take care of them and can't really be with them all hours of the day because they have other children to take care of. So you on your own from infancy. And not only on your own from infancy, but you're also detoxing. Let that sink in. That's why I have a special place in my heart for people who are homeless, for people who just don't have the same advantages as others, people who have to have the hardest time just to even be okay with themselves. I have a heart for that. You know what I'm saying? So only babies that are not older kids. Yeah. Hey, Bayou, how are you? It is heartbreaking, Miriam, and to even realize that an infant is detoxing. I'm just thinking they crying. No, they detoxing. Those moans and those groans of them detoxing. Me thinking that they were crying, it wasn't even them crying, it was them detoxing. They don't get to get, an injection of that extra drug to get them a little balanced so that they can be all right. No, they detox from straight to rip. Moaning. An infant moaning. Okay? Infant moaning. Well, I'm think it's crying. It's just, and the only reason why I found out is because the nurses finally told me, no, Joy, they are detoxing. I'm like, for real? So I just was holding them even more. Only place in New Jersey where you were able to actually hold an infant or a smaller toddler by yourself. You know what I'm saying? They had a playroom. They would bring the infant or the kid to the playroom. There's a rocking chair, there's toys there, and you can either do tummy time with them or just hold them, feed them, whatever. That was the only place in New Jersey, the only place in the state of New Jersey where you had that much direct contact with the infant. And there were times where I was there and one of the family, i.e. the mother or the father, would actually come and have playtime with their child. I only saw one parent, one family who actually lived in my same neighborhood, but they didn't know it was me. I knew them because they came frequently. They didn't know it was me because I was driving by. Thankfully, I always drive. I was driving by, they were walking, and I was like, oh, I remember him because I used to play with him. is that serious. So whatever whatever we were complaining about the other day, at least we made it and we got halfway our right mind. Because not all of us got it together. Sometimes I'm a little off too. Maybe not that off, but you know what I'm saying. But we halfway got it together. But from infancy, to be a homeless person from infancy. And I also recommend, even if you may not know, even if you weren't adopted, even if you weren't whatever, find out what your family history is. Because some of us may have had traces of addiction in our family. And if we don't know that, a bear could do it for us. A simple bear could do it for us. So find out what your family history is. Find out if you've never asked your parent, even if they're still alive, if you've never asked them that difficult question. Hey, do we have any traces of anything in our family that, maybe drug wise that I might need to be careful of? Because I would hate for me to take, maybe like, puff, and then turn out to be an addict because it's in your DNA. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to find that stuff out. We got to know so we can pass it on. Thank you, Joy, for always bringing. No, thank you, JC. My father was an addict and an alcoholic, and my mother is an alcoholic, and grandparents were alcoholics. See, so Lanie knows that having a drink could make her high risk. So it's up to her now, because she at least knows, like, if I do this X, Y, and Z, the chances are higher for me to, find out what it is. Just like I know there's certain things in my family, not addiction, but maybe addiction. Because I've seen some of my cousins, I've seen some people, I'm like, oh, okay, I see that same type of trait in another person that I know. But as far as medically, there are some things that run in my family that had I not known, I might have fallen victim to the same diagnosis. But you gotta know. Let me at least live a better quality of life. Let us all try to live a better quality of life. Let people know. If you know that there's a history thing and you got kids coming up behind you, let them know. Don't be afraid if they're going to run their mouth, because kids blab their mouth all day. Even teenagers blab their mouth all day. But at least you're preparing them for possibilities that exist in the DNA of all of us. And we all suffer from something, okay? Let's just make that very clear. We all suffer from something. Ain't none of us have perfect DNA. None of us are free from anything, okay? And you might even be the person that starts something off for the rest of the history of your bloodline. Tell your friend, tell your family. That's all I'm saying. Let's become aware. And just so you know, update on that, the shelter is been gone. That shelter's been gone for a long time now. All I have is memories, and all I have are memories of the kids that I was able to hang out with. I did it for 3 years. And the kids that I was hanging out with, some of them came and left. Others went to their homes. Others, came back. I saw one little girl come back, and she was adopted by a family that did not know how to take care of her hair. I was just like, come on, y'all. Send her somewhere else to get her hair done. I understand you did a good deed by adopting her, but please, come on, man. Do something to the baby hair that'll fit right for her. Please. She can't be walking around here with her hair looking like that. Just because I understand you don't know how to do it, find somebody that know how to do her texture hair, please. She's not going to be able to comb through that ever. But other than that, I'm thankful that they took her in. You know what I'm saying? I remember her too. She was so cute. She had the most beautiful dark skin. And she had you could tell she had a good personality at that age. Yeah. I hung out with her until she got taken. You know what I'm saying? And then the adopted parents brought her back. Just, I guess, I don't know, maybe to visit. I have no idea. But that was the only instance where I saw an infant come back in toddler age, come back and whatever. And I was like, oh. But she was cute though. I remember her. I remember the little boy with the parents that were visiting him. I remember him too. When I saw him in that crate, I was like, I was hoping for the best for him. I was hoping for the best for him because at the end of the day, we all know the state will give back the child to the family before they give it to a person outside of the family or even immediate relatives. They will give the child right back to the parents. And the parents, I know they were trying, but I don't know. I don't know his story, how he's ended up, if he's around, if they moved. I don't know anything more about them. But those were good times to me because at least I felt like I gave back to my community. I gave back in a way that I knew I would be happy and it would benefit someone else. And maybe, just maybe, my idea behind it was I felt like maybe if I showed them some type of love that maybe they would carry it with them. I don't know. Back then I was thinking like that. I was like, well, maybe they'll remember. Just, that's what I thought. But anyway, that was the reason why I wanted to do the volunteer. And I was thankful that I got to volunteer with a place that I actually wanted to volunteer. And it was good. And that was before you had to go ahead and get the flu shot. And once I had to get the flu shot, I pretty much ended my volunteership with them. And I met some really cool people. The staff was nice. I enjoyed them. And the other volunteers, I enjoyed them too. Some of us exchanged phone numbers and whatnot. But other than that, that was it. Oh, snap. It's 46 minutes, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go on shop. Oh, yes. And I apologize. I usually only like to be here for 30 minutes. I must have started ranting and raving. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time. I hope whatever you do with the rest of your evening will be amazing. I'm going to try to volunteer tomorrow, so that will be my vlog. And it's not because of volunteering, but it's, if I can, I will. But I figure you might as well vlog if you can. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. If you want to buy anything from Be The Difference, or not Hello Girl, but if you want to buy anything from Be The Difference or get to know me a little better, go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Miriam, feel free to email me if you are interested in those the age of technology socks that I gifted you. Everyone else, meet me at Chapo, yes, in a few, and enjoy the rest of your evening. If I don't see you again, remember, find out your family history because it's never too late to know what's in our blood, in our DNA, that you can maybe pass on to the next generation so they know what to not to hang out, but to look out for. So Octavia, I appreciate you guys. It's in your DNA, yeah. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you guys. Until we meet again, I am here every single night between 7 and 9. You guys are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. I don't care how many defects. I don't care how many defects we all have. You are still amazing and necessary to somebody. You are needed. No matter how good, bad, ugly, or indifferent you think you are, or what you may have done in your life. As long as you're doing something different, you can be used to be amazing and do amazing things. You just have to believe that. And I'm hoping that I can convince you that you have so much more purpose than maybe what you have thought. So until I see you again tomorrow, watch some of my videos. Join the challenge. Meet me at Chapo, yes. This is Joy signing out on another episode of Hello